As we've already covered in past videos, Sierra was a key game producer in the 80s and 90s. They came out with some of the most innovative game ideas, from graphic adventures to an ideal mix between adventure and RP games. Today we're going to be covering their venture into the latter. From Spielberg to Silmaria, we follow the adventures of a man who starts off wanting to be a hero and becomes a king. The game was originally known as Hero's Quest, soon to change to Quest for Glory. I'm Ollamh, and welcome to Geek Trivia. As stated in the introduction, the game series was originally supposed to be called Hero's Quest, to match previous titles like King's Quest. But there were some legal issues with Milton Bradley, who had a board game called Hero Quest. So after the initial launch of the first game, the name was changed to Quest for Glory. The series was received well and held in high regard with its wonderful mixture of standard adventure game elements and role-playing game features. You build up your character's skills and abilities by sneaking, fighting, and such, but you also have to talk to people, ask the right questions, and find key items just like in a standard Sierra adventure game. You can choose at the start to be either a fighter, magic user, or thief, though you can mix the skills to create hybrids. The first game was very strong Germanic fairy tale feel to it. The land of Spielberg had been cursed by the evil ogress Baba Yaga, and the hero starts questing to not only get rid of her, but also the brigand leader and warlock, and find the missing children of the Baron. Some of these quests blend together to show that every evil is a direct result of Baba Yaga. Combat is a key feature in the game. Even as a thief, you have to fight some enemies. They have a wonderful set of side quests and different ways of completing tasks for each of the classes that the player can choose. Whether you sneak in as a thief, barge in as a fighter, or a mixture with a magic user, you will have to find the best way to accomplish your tasks. In the second game, you travel with the innkeepers and their merchant friend to the land of Shapir, a land with heavy cultural influences from the Middle East and Arabian Nights mythology. There are magical elementals troubling the city of Shapir, and the sister city of Razir seems to be in even more serious trouble. Player classes are expanded to feature new skills and spells, with a completely new class added at the end of the game. Using the understanding of the balance between the elements to destroy or capture the elementals, our hero saves the city of Shapir before traveling to Razir and facing against the evil Ad Avis, and his attempt to resurrect an evil jinn by the name of Iblis. In the end, the hero is adopted by the Sultan of Shapir, Harun AlRashid, and, if a fighter following the right path, can become a paladin. The third game starts with the hero deciding to follow the paladin Rakish and the fighter trainer Uhura to their homeland of Fricania. This game features a mixture of Egyptian and African culture and mythology. There seems to be a war brewing that could tear the lands apart. Again, new skills and abilities are added for the different classes, such as a magical staff for magic users, and acrobatics for thieves. This game is focused mostly on fighters and magic users, with the thieves having not much to do, though their skills can be helpful to solve some puzzles. The conflict is between two tribes, one of warriors, the other of magic users. Come to find out, though, there is a demon that has stolen relics from both tribes. Upon defeating the demon, our hero is mysteriously stolen away in the darkness. And thus we come to the fourth game, featuring Slavic culture and Lovecraftian mythology in the land of Mordovia. This is a much darker game dealing with vampires, rusalkas, and even terrifying demons. We run across some familiar faces such as Ad Avis and Baba Yaga. Seems nobody can really stay dead in this series. There is also the introduction of the idea of science in this game, mirroring the Dr. Brain series, also from Sierra. The land is under an evil curse, dark power being centered around the castle. You meet a new character that helps you along by the name of Katrina. Come to find out, you are, unknowingly, helping Adavis and his Dark Master collect the dark rituals that will allow Avuzel, the Dark One, to manifest in Mordovia. You can tell the tone of the game just by how often the word dark is used in that one sentence. But as always, the hero saves the day and is soon contacted by Erasmus and Fenris and summoned to the land of Silmaria. Finally, we move on to the Greco-Mediterranean-inspired land of Silmaria. From the gladiatorial battles in the Colosseum to sneaking past Cerberus into the land of the dead, this game almost drips with Grecian and Roman settings and lore. Our hero is sponsored into the rights of rulership as a set of trials to determine the next king after the last king was assassinated. The assassin isn't content with just killing the last king, but starts to target the contestants and uses their blood to destroy dragon pillars around the land. This game really allows for each player class to have their own style and skills. A successful thief guild is here, and we are introduced into new ways of stealing. It is also finally possible for the hero to have a love interest. Various characters re-emerge in this installment, like Elsa von Spielberg, Katrina, Erasmus, and we also finally get to meet Arana, whose peaceful spots we have been enjoying sleeping in whenever we get caught out of town at night. Not only do we get to meet old friends, but also the famous adventurer, author of the famous Adventurers Correspondence School, which started our hero on his quest to be a hero. Obviously, with this game, we see the hero win the day and the crown, finally settling down to rule over the land with a wife at his side and possibly a thieves guild under his control. It really is a wonderful end to a wonderful series. They have so many homages to comedians such as the Three Stooges or the Marx Brothers, as well as classic movies like The Maltese Falcon, that it would probably take an entire video per game to cover them all. They also have a rich, developed idea of hybrid species. There are centaurs, panthers, and liontars, all a mix between four-footed animals and humans, as well as katas, a cross between cats and humans. There are classic monsters from various mythologies such as rusalkas, banshees, dryads, domovoys, vampires, and even a Frankenstein-style monster. Again, it would take numerous videos to cover them all. So there are some of the basics of the Quest for Glory series. What are your feelings on this game? Was this a series you followed, or were you not really impressed by the game genre mixing? Leave a comment down below and let us know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio! If you want a fun, challenging way to improve your typing skills, these types of games are great for that. I owe my typing skills entirely to these.
Take all the lemons. I remember Granddad saying you can never have too many lemons. I wonder why. You will